If you stick with something long enough, you either reinvent the game or you retire from it. So this is what it looks like for me now. Oh, it's so difficult. Send-go sessions. Ugh. Yuck. Back at the proj for a session of send-goes. Send-go sessions are my least favorite part of the climbing process. Projects have seasons that correspond to the seasons of the year. In the spring of a project, it's new and exciting. You're looking for beta. It's a creative process. Every little breakthrough feels like a win. The sessions are long and they're fun. Spring starts turning to summer on the proj when you know all the holds, you have an outline, you've done all the moves, and you're sort of refining some of the finer details. When summer gives way to fall, you're starting to do large link-ups and new betas not coming in anymore. You might find a new little micro tweak only once a session at this point, and it's really about linking multiple moves, doing the climb in halves. In the winter phase of a proj, that's where I'm at right now here on the cave. There's no creativity in these sessions. They're all about execution. When I'm on send-goes right at my limit, I can only climb once every 4 or 5 days for a total of about 5 minutes of climbing. That works out to 3 to 5 send-goes from the beginning. There's a lot of pressure on a session like this. I've waited 5 days for this, and if I don't succeed, it's 4 or 5 more days before I can try again. So my approach to warming up for this session, for all send-go sessions, is rehearse the top half of the climb until it starts feeling easy. And when I'm doing the top half smoothly, then I'll stop. I'll take a full 20-minute rest, and then I'll start the counter for goes from the start holds. Oh, I almost forgot what sticky felt like. That's amazing. I'm gonna try to do the top 2/3. All right, so that's a send from 3 moves in. After the first 3 opening crux moves, that's a full link. So what I do now is sit down for sort of an early try from the beginning, keeping my expectations low. That's why these sessions are so disappointing, because I have 5 more minutes of climbing left. There'll be rests and it'll be spaced out, but now that my warm-up's done, I'll have 5 tries that'll add up to 5 total minutes, and then I'll have to rest 3 days, repeat this process again, and do that over and over until I either give up or I have success. So, you know, this is the winter. This is the winter of a proj. And I just want it to be over. So the problem with having food in the forest is that, as you can see, it attracts animals. You guys have your own food. You know you don't get any of mine. Yeah, I know. It doesn't stop them from trying, though. I'm not hitting it right. Ah! It's so difficult. Ah! Send-go number 2. Ah. If I get it like that, I've got a good chance. I just keep hitting it wrong. Right there. That's where I want it. If I can get my middle finger on that. so difficult. Ugh. Darn! Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so hard. People have been asking about our unusual habit of spraying water on the rock in our hands. It's because the style of climbing on these granite holds, there's usually no in-cut. And so you're relying on the friction between the granite crystals and your skin. That friction is optimal at a certain level of humidity. It depends on multiple factors: skin condition, the ambient temperature, as well as the amount of water in the air, which is measured in something called dew point. So you can check the weather forecast and get an idea. Alternatively, you can just touch the rock, and if you have a lot of experience, you'll sort of know when it has that glassy, people call it glassy, but it's really dry is what they're talking about, that glassy feeling where you don't, where you're not getting a lot of friction out of it when you sort of slide your hands along the crystals. One way to be objective about this is that you can get yourself a moisture meter. They sell these all over the internet. They're relatively inexpensive. And what they do is they have two metal pins that you just place in contact with the material you're trying to measure, and it will measure the surface moisture on that material. So we'll turn this guy on, we'll switch it into the brick mode, and then what we do is we just place it on the rock and get a measurement. Right. So sort of as I suspected, the optimal humidity depends on how warm it is and what time of the year that it is. But on a cold, early spring day like today, you're looking for 10 to 15% would be the optimal. And if we check the rock right now, I'm getting 6%. So 6% is, it's not horrible, but it can be a lot better. So for my next send go, I'm going to add some water and get that measurement up into the above 10% range. At around 17, 18%, you start seeing visible water. That's way too much. If you can see the water, it's counterproductive. It's just about raising the humidity on the surface of the material. But I'm looking at 8%, which is quite reasonable. It could be made a little bit better, but definitely don't want to overdo it, so a tiny spritz. I'm toast. That's it. Oh. Wow. That deteriorated. Let's go. Oh no! No! Oh! I felt good I could do it! Oh no! Oh, because I hit this one correct and it's like that's all the difference. Oh no! Oh no! If you get this one good, oh, that was it. Oh, okay, well I gotta do one more send go. I thought that was gonna be it, but I mean, I am toast, but this will go. This will go. Next sesh, maybe. Ah! No! Ah! Oh no, I'm done. I'm fucking done. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, that's crazy. That's great. That's it. Yeah, that's about five or six goes. I don't know, but I don't have the oomph anymore to do that that bump. Yeah. Now I'm just getting frustrated. I'm getting mad at the move, and I'm throwing myself at it. This is futile. I should stop because I'll have a better session next session. But now I just kind of want to make a bad life choice and stick that move. Oh, I'm done. Okay. Well, that's it. 5 days of rest for a half dozen goes. Barely any climbing. You leave a session like this feeling like you haven't really climbed, and I haven't. But I'm deteriorating on this level of difficulty. I could keep climbing on easier stuff, but it's primo season, and so the priority is to just go home and start resting for 3 to 5 goes in a couple of days from now. No, this is a Sengo sesh. This is the winter of a proj, and it wasn't that way in the beginning. You know, when you first start out climbing, you get that dopamine hit, you know, every time you get to the top of something new. But the game changes, and this is what it turns into. So if you stick with something long enough, you either reinvent the game or you retire from it. So this is what it looks like for me now. Sengo sessions. Ugh. Yuck.